This is Brian Bullitt, and I'm back with another edition of Brian's Big Idea. One thing that's going around the market right now is the high price of oil. Is it going to continue to go higher? Is it going to go lower? We've seen oil prices spike since the Ukrainian war with Russia, and now this most recent war in Israel with Palestine. There's even talk of bombing oil refineries in Iran. I don't think we should do that, but something like that happens and oil's going to move a lot higher, and you would see that in a number of ways, right? So let's take a look at a couple names in the oil patch and see what you think. So first one I've got is USA Compression Partners, and that's USAC is my ticker. It's a Zacks ranked number one strong buy, and that tells you right away that earnings estimates have been moving higher as opposed to lower. A solid growth score of B and a value score of D. I love to see that as an aggressive growth strategist because that tells me right away I'm on the right track with a strong growth score and a weak value score. All right, so this stock is meandering higher throughout August and September, and then all of a sudden at the end of September shoots higher only to come right back down and then come right back up. So what happened there, Brian? Well, let me tell you. They increased prices by 11%. And when you know that you've got pricing power on something like that, boy, oh boy, it's a good sign. It's a good sign, good indication for the company moving forward. Now you're going to be paying up for this. You get 84 times forward earnings, which is a lot, but you're also getting a heavy dividend here. $2.10, which is an 8% yield, 8.2% yield. That's great to see. All right, so say you don't want that type of forward multiple, maybe a little bit something less, and you're not so interested in it being a dividend play. Here we've got Oceaneering International. Zacks rank number two, C for growth, so not as much, and B for value, so it's going to be looking pretty good. Again, in the oil field services area, $2.5 billion market cap, 30 times forward earnings. Just missed earnings. That's what that little arrow there with the downside means. So the stock came in and then has moved up substantially, came back, and I think we're going to see this sort of move for that. So Oceaneering, OII is the ticker. Finally, let's take a look at something. Maybe you don't want full oil exposure, but you want energy exposure. And we've got Energy Fuels, and the ticker is UUUU. Four U's. So obviously they're into uranium. Zacks rank number two. That gets a buy. D for growth, F for value. We're only trading at 11.7 times forward earnings estimates. So that's very good to see here. Obviously, the story here in uranium is that a lot of it comes out of Africa. The conflict in Niger is causing the access to supply to not be there. So when supply is low, demand is high. Not necessarily that way, but the price moves up when there's low supply. Price is going to move higher. So that is another pick in the energy space. Now, you say, Brian, you've done a great job explaining this, but there's actually someone better, and he works here at Zacks. His name is Jeremy Mullen, and this was his write up just the other night. So not only do you get great picks in the commodity space, which all these energy names are a part of, but you'll also get a good recap of what's going on. How did the CPI come in, and then why did the market kind of tank there in the afternoon yesterday, Thursday, October 12th. That's when it tanked in the afternoon. So you could do that. And I'm going to see if I can't show this view real quick. Where are you? There you are. So basically the same thing, but you would get all of his picks. And you can see over the last several picks here, he's done a great job. That's the performance. I've blocked them out, but see, he's heavy in energy as I am as well. And then metals, he's got another play in there. Maybe not working so well right now, but for the most part, his portfolio is looking great. Be sure to join us next time when we look at another big idea. But until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo for all of our latest promotions.